Wildcats back on top, 29-18, and we've got a whistle. And I believe Jones will call the timeout. They will call the timeout. Jones is going to take the timeout. And let's see if it's going to be a 30. I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a break here with them. Wildcats lead at 29-28. Back after this.
This is District 5 Supervisor Sandy Kane Smith. The Pearl River County Board of Supervisors are in support of all of our local teams. Throughout the state of Mississippi, everybody knows when you play Pearl River County at any sport, you better be ready to play one of the toughest games of the season. Thanks to all the coaches and all the players for all the hard work you do and dedication that puts this great county we live in the spotlight on Friday nights. Good luck to the Hornets, go Blue Devils, and roll Tide roll.
Jones basketball, 2:19 to play here in the first half. Pearl River leads at 29-28. They work it over on the left elbow to Gaines, back to Edwards. Edwards looked for the shot, couldn't find it. Back to Gaines, back top of the circle to Casey Smith. Smith goes left side. Smith cut off there by Thornton. Shot clock at 5, gets it back to Alexander. Alexander with 3, going to pull up, going to shoot the 3, won't go. Rebound, Allen. Allen with it up right side to Jonas James. Jonas James the third with it to Thornton. Thornton to Jonas James to Allen. Back out to Jonas James. James with the basketball. Shot clock at 12. Goes in the lane, pulls up to Allen. Allen. Cameron Smith. Allen 3-ball straight away. Won't go. Rebound. Kurt Parker tipped it, but Jones will get it. Casey Smith with it up the court. Down low, shot up, and they won't get the bucket by Gaines, but they will get a foul against the Wildcats. I believe it's going to be on Kurt Parker. He got hit in the mouth. I don't know if he lost a tooth or something, but yeah, he got hit very hard.
Took a rough shot right there.
He did. So 2 fouls against Parker. Free throw up by Gaines, and he missed it. Gaines 33% on the year, 5 of 15 before that shot on the year in free throws. Second free throw coming up from Gaines, and he missed them both. Parker with the board. Parker's 5th rebound. Gives it to Jonas James. Wildcats have it. 1:13 to play. Shot clock at 20 as Jonas James brings it into the front court. Wildcats up 29-28 over a very, very talented Jones Bobcat team. Brim to James on the left elbow. Alley-oop pass for Thornton. He grabs it, couldn't get a hold of it. Parker run it down. Back out to Brim. Over here to James. He will shoot the 3-ball. He's fouled. Boy, Coach Randy Bolden is not happy from Jones. He comes sprinting off the bench, and the official gave him quite a glare.
Yeah, but it looked like he made some contact on that three-pointer attempt, Gary. I'm not sure what he's mad about.
I'm not either. James is going to shoot 3 times. James with 7 points, including, with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. Is that correct? Made that one. Yeah, that's correct. Now with 9. Making the free throw. And the second one by James. Missed it. We'll get one more. Jones making quite a few substitutions here before the third shot by Jonas James III. James now with 9 points. And he got that one. It's 2 of 3. 31 to 28. 31-28. Jones with the basketball. Michael Williams, who just checked back in with the ball against Thornton, going to get the screen, going to go left side. Back to Alexander. He'll drive in. Alexander goes up, and way before the shot, they'll call the foul on the paint. And Cameron Smith saying he pushed off with his left hand, but they're not going to call that. They'll call the foul on Kelvin Allen. Allen, first personal. Alexander goes to the line, having scored 5 points. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 31-28, Wildcats on top. And he gets the first one. 6 now for Alexander. Second free throw up coming from Alexander, 6'6" sophomore from Breaux Bridge, and he missed that one. Rebound pulled down by Smith. James to Thornton, back to James. James in the front court, left side. Game clock at 25, shot clock at 15. Brim off the dribble. James going to drive in. Down low to Smith and go offensive foul against Jonas James as he made contact in the paint against Gaines, and they'll say that's a foul on Jonas James. Second personal foul. (31-29) Wildcats lead, 19 seconds. A half second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with it. Williams off the screen, comes right side. Down low, man got wide open. And
what a block.
Yeah, Jabari Thigpen's going to get the block, but also they're going to say foul.
I thought he got all ball right there. I might have not had the best view of it, though.
So Thigpen. First personal. Be 2 free throws here and missed the first one. Allen's second free throw coming up. He got the second on the roll. He's got 5 now. He's 3 or 4 from the free throw line. 31-30, Wildcats by 1. A heave down the court, and that'll do it. 1/2 in the books here from Marvin White. Pearl River leads at 31-30. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have some numbers for you. Also going to speak with head baseball coach Mike Avalon back after this.
Choosing a health provider that delivers quality care is the most important aspect of any decision when it comes to getting yourself on track to a better, healthier you. Reiser Medical Associates understands how to deliver quality health care, and they also know the importance of quality and how your visit is billed and processed. Reiser Medical Associates is rated at 94.7 on a scale of 100 in MIPS, the Merit-Based Incentive Payment System. MIPS is based on quality, cost, promoting interoperability and improvement activities of the healthcare provider, and MIPS is the first healthcare score provided by the federal government's Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. You don't trust your car to just any mechanic, so why trust your healthcare to just any healthcare provider? Reiser Medical Associates continues to be the right choice for your healthcare right here in Pearl River County for over 36 years. Reiser Medical Associates, people who care about you and your healthcare with numbers to back it up. Pearl River Community College is home to over 42 career and technical education programs, an outstanding faculty, and 2-year academic pathways for students interested in pursuing a bachelor's degree. Affordable tuition and scholarship opportunities for athletics, fine arts, and academic achievements make Pearl River an excellent choice for students.
3 points from Legarius White. That was on a 3-ball. Brandon Rochelle has a free throw and a bucket for his 3 points. Eric Thornton with 2 points. Agbo with 2. Smith with 2. Parker with 2. Both those on free throws. And Cedric Brim for 2 for the Wildcats. They lead at 31-30. Speaking now with head baseball coach Mike Avalon. And Coach, good to see you. It's a little bit cold outside. Kind of hard for baseball right now, but I stopped by today and checked you guys out for a little bit, and the guys that looked like it was 80 degrees out there, they're pretty pumped.
Yeah, I was very proud of them today. It was chilly, and it seems like when we get close to baseball, that's when the chilly weather gets here. But that's something good for us, and like you mentioned earlier, it was good to see them with the energy they had, and so I'm very proud of that.
Coach, y'all got the grass looking really green on the infield. I was so impressed today. How'd you do that?
It's just a good grass man, so hard work.
Let's talk about the dub, Coach. You finally own it. It's got to be a good feeling to be able to work out on one of the greatest facilities in the state, probably in the Southeast.
Without a doubt, and thanks to a lot of people that made that possible, but very proud of it, and our guys love it. It's just it's a joy to come to work every day, and those guys see that as well, and they show up, and it helps their energy. So we're very proud of it, very excited, very thankful and blessed to have it.
Coach, you finished state champs. You said the other day, I think I heard you say, to your knowledge, you don't know if anyone's won it back-to-back in a long time. Let's talk about that. Does it put any pressure on the guys, or it's just the guys think I've talked to some of the players that I know, and I'm telling you, they think this team here has the chemistry and the right amount of talent to make a run at it again.
Right, and that's one thing we've talked to them a bunch throughout the year is it is very hard to win back-to-back state championships, and I think one of the reasons you can look at tonight's basketball game and see why. When you're a state champion, there's a lot of people that want to knock you off, and so the bullseye's on you, and you're going to get everybody's best effort. And so we've talked to them about that. I think in the last 20 years, I think it's been done once. And again, that speaks to the credit to our league and coaches and players. But that's something we want to do, and it's one of our goals. We want to win the state championship, and we want to host the regional. Last year, we weren't able to do that. We had to go to Eunice, and so this year, whoever wins that state championship gets to host the regional. And obviously, our ultimate goal is to go to the World Series, and if you can host that regional, it makes that a lot more possible.
Coach, let's talk about some guys you've got coming back. You've got a nucleus there, some guys that are battle-tested through the South Division last year, also that tournament at Eunice last year. Let's just talk about some of the folks you got coming back.
Well, one of the good things that we're fortunate with this year is, you want to have a good mix every year. You don't want to lose the whole starting lineup, and so, or the entire pitching staff, and we're blessed this year to have some of both back. On the mound, two guys that'll lead us as far as starters will be Miles Smith and Shamar Page. Both had really good years last year, been through, as you said, battle-tested. And so thankful to have them, and having that experience to kind of tote the load is big. Championships are definitely one on the mound or start there for sure. I want to mention two other guys. We got two guys in the back end that are sophomores, Colin Danley and Jared Meggs, who both pitched out of the bullpen with us last year. So that's tough. We asked them to come in at the end of the games and nail it down when the pressure's on them, and so they've done that, so that should help them this year. Offensively, we got Wiley Cleveland back. Let's see, two of our catchers are back. Both guys played a lot for us last year. Luke Harper and Magruder O'Bannon. We got Noah Barron in right field, who had a really good year, hit the middle order last year. So when you've got pieces like that that are back with that experience, that's huge at this level, any level, versus coming in just, trying to do it with a bunch of freshmen. And we've got some really good freshmen that we like also.
Coach, I got a question. Who made your schedule this year?
I don't know. I got to find that guy.
You start off with, I looked at schedule. You told me back in the fall about Jefferson College, who you opened up with. I did a little research. Wow.
Yeah, they're, I mentioned to our guys, and this is nothing against our league and who's in Eunice and anybody, but that may be the best team we play all year. They were 56-9, I think, last year. They're number 5 in Division I right now, preseason. They're perennial, good team every year. So it'll be a good test for us, and you want to play those teams. You want to, one of the things that's going to make them pretty good is they're, very good on the mound. So you want to see that early, and it can only prepare you more in the end.
Coach, let's talk about the coaching staff, man. You got some guys here who know baseball. They played a lot of baseball, and some great recruiters as well. Let's just talk a little bit about your staff.
Well, Coach Anthony Izio, has been with me 3 years now, and he came in with me, and me and him were able to do a lot of special things here so far, and he's had a lot to do with that as far as, it begins and ends, with recruiting and the player that you bring in. He not only brings in the best player, but he brings in the right player, and, the right kid. Right families, all those things are very, very important to us. He's done an extremely wonderful job that I'm blessed to have him. Also, we got a new guy this year in Drew LeBounty, who played shortstop at South Alabama. Very, two-time all-conference shortstop for him. Very, very knowledgeable. Comes from a coaching background with his dad, who coached in Pensacola, Florida. So, those two guys, they come to work every day. They get after it with the right people. Great guys. Two great guys to lead our guys and be good examples for them. So very thankful and blessed to have them.
Coach, season less than a month away. Going to open it up on February 10th. Let's talk about two things. The night before, you're going to have your first pitch banquet, and then prior to that, you've got a special thing right now. Somebody wants to get their name on the seat, kind of a neat perpetual thing you've got over there. I'll walk us through those two things.
Well, I think it's one of the best deals around. For $150, you can put your name on a seat. One of the new chair backs that are being installed right now at the Dub, and that comes with a lifetime pass. So if your name's on that chair, any game we have in your lifetime, you're going to be able to walk in and sit in your chair, and that's a pretty special deal. So we'd love to, have more people interested in that, and hopefully they are. February the 9th is going to be our first pitch dinner. We've got Mr. Kendall Lumpkin, who's a motivational speaker from Pearl River, went to school here. He's going to do a phenomenal job. It's our first year to do it the night before our first game, and so that's going to be pretty special, just the excitement leading up. And so we're very excited about it. Hope it goes well, and would love to have you there.
Well, look forward to Coach. Look forward to being there for that. Man, it's hard to believe. I mean, we're here just getting into the meat of the South Division in basketball, and you look up, it's less than 30 days to first pitch for Wildcat baseball. I'm going to be a busy man.
No doubt. We're glad to have you and thankful for all that you do.
Yeah, we're excited about being there. It's going to be a lot of myself and a couple of guys will be working with us. We look forward to having a lot of the games on the app, a lot of home games, most of the home games, not all of most home games. We'll be there doing the audio and the video as well. It'll be a lot of fun at the Dub. The Dubs, say this one more time, the Dubs is something special, folks. They're still putting the seats down, some finishing touches, but you get a chance, Mike, I know you invite them to come up and check it out. It's a beautiful place.
No doubt. You're not going to find a better venue in junior college sports, and a lot of Division I, Division IIs would love to have our play. Thankful for Pawpaw and Mr. Berry and those guys for jumping in and helping us make it one of the best places in the country.
Mike, appreciate you. I'm going to get a commercial so I can hear myself.
All right, thank you.
Let's go. Head Coach Mike Avalon. Less than a month away. It won't be long. We'll be doing Wildcat basketball. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
Riser Medical Associates is working directly with Humana to provide the highest quality care for the Medicare Advantage members. When you want someone who understands your medical coverage, you can trust Riser Medical Associates to ensure you are getting the best possible coverage from your Humana plan. At Riser Medical Associates, we are here to provide you with quality health care and information on what's best for you in providing services offered by the Humana Medicare Advantage, your trusted health care provider for over 36 years right here in Pearl River County. Riser Medical Associates, we understand you.
And back here, ready for the second half. Kerry Messer along Mark Franklin, Marvin White Coliseum. Great conversation there with head coach Mike Avalon. And, man, that's a great deal, folks. $150 gets your name on the seat for a lifetime. Get a free pass to every ball game played at the Dub. That's a great deal. Mark, I would love to have been a fly on the wall with Coach Oney at halftime with his team here up 31-30.
Well, Kerry, I'm sure he wasn't pleased, but at the same time, PRCC played a bit of a sloppy first half, and they're still winning the game, albeit just by 1 point. Let's see if Coach Oney and the Wildcats come out and correct some mistakes they made in the first half and pull ahead here in the second.
Alley-oop pass, that's a great way to start. From James to Rochelle to Thornton. He'll slam it home. That's a great start. Wildcats go up 33-30. Nice assist there from Rochelle. Williams with it. He shoots the three ball, no good. Agbo controlled the rebound. Boy, Agbo, a force on that one. He didn't want anybody to get a hand on it. Back the other way to Brim. Brim down the baseline. Top of the circle to James. James to Thornton. Thornton dribble a couple times. Back to James. James will drive in. Back to Rochelle. Rochelle thought about shooting it. Comes in. Jump stop. Shoots. Scores. No. Are they going to count it or are they going to call offensive foul? Let's see what they're going to call here. Now, one guy's saying, I got something different than you. We might get this one back, Mark.
I think this is going to be on Jones.
Oh, got a blocking foul, and Coach Bolden's going to go crazy with this one from Jones.
Sure is.
Wow.
He's saying there's no way they can overturn that. I mean.
So Rochelle made the basket. Now they're going to count the basket. That's what I'm waiting to see here. Or they say before the shot. We'll see what happens if they give him one shot or two if we count the basket or not. So we'll see here real quick. Yes, they're going to count the basket for Rochelle and one opportunity for Brandon Rochelle. Well, that's a huge swing right there, Mark. That takes a 35. Chance to push this out to a 6-point lead here in the first 45 seconds of the second half. And Rochelle won't be able to do it. He'll miss the free throw. So 35-30. He'll miss the free throw on the M1 opportunity. 5-point lead for the Wildcats. Michael Williams Jr. moves it right side. They get it down on the paint. In the lane, nice step move, and Tyler Smith will get his 4th point of the game. Boy, you can't hardly defend that.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Smith to just kind of finesse around Agbo and get that lay in.
Jonas James the third with the basketball out on the left elbow, out about halfway between half court and the top of the circle to Cedric Brim, to Thornton. Thornton to Brim. Brim squares up, 3-ball right side. Count it!
And I thought he got fouled too, but I don't think they're going to call the foul. But what a great shot by Cedric Brim Jr. right there.
Wildcats by 6 now. Brim with 5. Left side, cut off there is Williams. We'll give it back to Alexander. Drives in, shot blocked by Rochelle, and it'll be Bobcat basketball. Good job by Brandon Rochelle.
Agbo was there too.
Yep, I think Agbo may even got a hand on it too. Rochelle was the last one to touch it.
It's hard enough to get past Chris Agbo. I can't imagine getting past him and Rochelle.
Edwards 3-ball, rattles around, won't go. Rochelle pulls down the rebound. Rochelle up the court with it. Rochelle down to Thornton. Thornton's shot blocked, but he's going to be fouled, and Alexander not happy about that. He may get a tech here. No, he's going to be quiet. Boy, he was pretty upset when they called it on him. And so Thornton will go to the line to shoot. Thornton with 4 points. He's missed a free throw earlier tonight. Had an and 1 opportunity earlier. Missed a free throw. 18-11 to play, second half. Wildcats up 38-32. I see that.
Look at that Agbo, man. He's a good kid. Above all, he's a character.
Thornton going to miss the free throw. Second free throw up coming from Eric Thornton Jr. Thornton, the sophomore from Merle High School, missed them both. Here comes Jones with the ball. Michael Williams with it, goes right side. And give it back up to Rogers. They look inside to Alexander, can't get it there, get it to Smith. Now to Alexander, tipped around, stolen by Agbo. Good hand by Rochelle to knock it loose. Agbo with the steal. Rochelle in the lane, down low. Thornton goes up, shoots it into the bottom of the iron, trying to go reverse. And it'll go back the other way. Rogers will drive in, just throw it up, tipped around. Brim will control it.
Agbo wasn't letting that one go in.
Not at all. Back the other way. Brim shoots and scores. Brim with 7 now. 40-32. Wildcats a little run right here.
I'm a little surprised Jones didn't call a timeout here. And
there it is.
There it is.
30-second timeout called by Jones. Wildcats on a little bit of run. We'll take a break. Be back in 30 seconds.
Banking should be personal and convenient. You get that and so much more when you bank at First Southern Bank. You get the personal attention that you'd expect from a community bank and the convenience you'll enjoy with 6 locations. First Southern Banks are mortgage professionals. Stop by their location at 1321 Highway 43 North in Picayune and check out their many mortgage options available. First Southern Bank, keeping the Southern tradition. Give them a call at 601-798-6438.
So Wildcats a little bit of run here to start the second half. They led 31-30. Wildcats on a 9-2 run here. Mark Franklin to open up this second half. And you said Jones needs a timeout. They waited a little bit. Once they got in the front court, they did just that. The corner bring it in to Williams. Williams with the basketball. Brim will guard him. Alexander's going to drive in. Alexander shot up no good, and that's going to be a blocking foul called. Oh, my goodness. I'm shocked by that call.
Yeah.
On Agbo.
Is that his third carry? I believe. Yeah, that's his third.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to call the foul, you call it before you wait for somebody else to rebound the shot and take another shot. It was a late call.
Very late whistle.
To call on Agbo. Alexander misses the free throw. Alexander tonight has, let's see, he is now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw up comes Alexander. He got that one. He's a 58% free throw shooter. He made the second. He's got 7 points now. 40-33 Wildcats. Roughly 17 minutes to play. Jonas James brings it in the front court, gives it to Thornton. Thornton's going to work it off the dribble. Spin move. Turns, shoots it, goes in.
What a shot.
What a shot by Eric.
Coach Oney said against those big in-conference opponents, Eric Thornton's going to come alive at some point.
That's exactly right. 3-ball left side. It's good by Michael Williams. He's got 8, and that's his second 3-ball for Jones.
Nice open look there for Williams. Good shot.
42-36. I can't believe some of the three balls we've seen here tonight.
No,
man.
It's been nuts. We even had an alley-oop go in for 3 for those who missed it.
Thornton off the dribble, spins, goes in, shoots it off the glass, won't go, rebound Alexander. Good defense that time by Williams against Thornton. Williams in the front court. Wildcats lead 42-36. Alexander spin moves. What a block by Agbo. My goodness, came all the way across the lane and slapped it up in the row deep. Man. In bounds to Smith in the corner. 3-ball, good. They ran that to perfection. Kenneth Rogers knocks on the 3-ball. Jones right back in it. They got down 8, now they're down 3. 42-39. James walking in here in front of the Wildcat bench. James to Rochelle. Rochelle thought about shooting. He'll now take the 3-ball. It won't go. Long rebound control by McCoy for Jones. McCoy will give it to Williams Jr. Michael Williams with the ball. Cut off by Thornton. And Williams bring it back out top of the circle, near half court in the circle there. Off the dribble, going to go in the lane, going to challenge Agbo. Reverse layup, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Thornton. Thornton back the other way. Thornton in the lane, crossover in the corner to Brim. Brim cross court to Rochelle. Rochelle's going to go in, pull away, 8-footer, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Williams for Jones. And stolen by James. They tried to pass it, went off of Smith. James to Thornton. Thornton to Rochelle. Rochelle goes up, reverse layup, scores. And Wildcats are going to call a timeout. Rochelle now with 7. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back after this.
Banking should be personal and convenient. You get that and so much more when you bank at First Southern Bank. You get the personal attention that you'd expect from a community bank and the convenience you'll enjoy with 6 locations. First Southern Banks are mortgage professionals. Stop by their location at 1321 Highway 43 North in Picayune and check out their many mortgage options available. First Southern Bank, keeping the Southern tradition. Give them a call at 601-798-6438.
Hey friends, need your RV fixed? Didn't buy it from Pawpaw's? We don't care. Make that short drive to Picayune for some hometown RV service. And Pawpaw's Campers would love to help you with your RV service. Call toll-free 800-728-2267. That's 800-728-2267 and ask for Mark, Andy, or JT, and they'll get you fixed up. Pawpaw's Campers is staffed with experienced certified RV techs that show up daily, ready to work. Come and see us.
So Wildcats call a 1-minute timeout to talk it over after scoring, pushing it back up to a 5-point lead, 44-39. Casey Smith checks back in for Jones. He'll bring the ball up the court against Eric Thornton Jr. Left side, they work it here to McCoy. Gets a screen, goes right, comes back to Alexander. Alexander against Rochelle. And that's going to be some pushing, and that's an offensive foul called down low against Tyler Smith. It's backing in against Kurt Parker. It's 4 on Tyler Smith, and he'll take a seat for Jones. Wildcats up by 5. Pushed it out to 8 here. Start the third quarter. Jones just keeps nibbling away. Jonas James off the dribble, pulls up, 15-footer, won't go, rebound. Alexander control it. Michelle almost got it away from him in the backdoor attempt. In the front court, they're going to work it to McCoy, to Alexander. Alexander passed up the shot, got it back to Smith. Smith will drive in, head fake, fall away, shoot it, bounces around, won't go, rebound tip by Alexander, he's over the back. Well, good position by Eric Thornton Jr. and force Alexander to come over the back, he'll get the foul. Second. Jones on a little pressure here. Jonas James will get it to Thornton, back to James. Brim, 3 balls with the shot blocked, tipped around. Good job by Brim to get it back. Alley-oop pass to Thornton, be knocked away, and Jones will control it. I was laughing because Thornton was giving the signal earlier than that. I wanted the alley-oop. He tried it. Still couldn't get it to him. He was giving that, hey, right here, right here. Smith with it in the front court. Jonas James on him. 13:35 to play. Wildcats lead 44-39 over Jones. Alexander 3-ball right side. Count it.
What a splash right there, Kerry.
10 for him. 44-42. 2-point lead. Wildcats had it to 8. Jones got it back down to 2 now. Jonas James with it. Going to give it to Thornton. Thornton off the dribble. Thornton going to go in the lane, pull up, and they call offensive foul against Thornton. Give credit to McCoy. Did a good job standing in there on the charge. $13:05 to play here in the second half. Wildcats up just by 2. Boy, made that little run, Mark. Thought we were going to start pulling away, but boy, give credit to Jones. He kept fighting back, got it down to 2. And that's going to be a tripping foul against them. That's going to be on Edwards. Edwards hooked Rochelle as he came by. Coach Randy Bowen, his second season. Talking to the official here, very animated.
Yeah, I know. They've been kind of going back and forth, Kerry. That may be something to watch here towards the middle of the second half.
Thornton drives in. Eric Thornton, nice move off the glass and drops it in. Thornton now with 8 for the Wildcats. Wildcats back up by 4, 46-42, 12:35 to play here in the second half. They work it to McCoy. McCoy against Legarius White. Alexander off the dribble in the lane. Thornton reaches in. They're going to get Thornton for a foul. Thornton's like, you're standing right here. You didn't call that. Why did that guy call it behind the play?
Right.
And he's right. And Coach Honey's, he's getting a little piece over here too. Oh. He's saying, So Kurt Parker will check out. Agbo in. Get it in the corner to Edwards. Edwards will give it to McCoy. McCoy will move it to the right side to Casey Smith. He looks for the screen, gets it, goes left to Alexander. Shot clock at 8. Alexander gets Rochelle, and that's a draw. That's a draw. No call. I was going to say it's a charge.
Yeah, it looked like a foul to me.
Yeah, I thought he pushed off. Agbo clears the board for the Wildcats. Down the court, James in the lane, gives it to Agbo. Agbo turns, loses it, he's fouled. Yeah, I thought Agbo got pushed off with by Alexander before the shot down here.
Right.
Alexander didn't get called for the foul. I thought sure he drew the foul there, did Agbo, but not the case. But Agbo will come back and he'll get to shoot a pair of free throws. Agbo just 2 points in the game. I got him for 4 boards and a block shot. Agbo, 6'8", 265, and he gets a kind roll, and that free throw goes in for Chris. Chris, not bad, 64% from the free throw line. Not bad for a guy 6'8".
Right.
Rochelle checks out. That one checks in. Christopher Agbo's second free throw upcoming. And he won't get that one. That one will bounce away. Jones will control. They come up the court with it. Casey Smith across half court against Eric Thornton Jr. Thornton runs through the screen, runs through another screen. Pushed off, no call, shot up. Knocked it home from about 18 feet. Smith's first basket. Boy, I thought he got pushed off there. 2-point lead, excuse me, a 3-point lead. 47.
Got to credit Jones, Kerry. They kind of weathered that storm at the beginning of the second half, and after they called that timeout, they've looked a lot sharper.
47-44. Thornton off the dribble to Legarius White. White to Jonas James. James going to drive in, little teardrop fade away, rolls around, goes in for Jonas James the third. James now with 12 for the Wildcats.
He's having himself a game.
49-44. Smith with it. Smith working against Thornton. Going to look for the screen. Going to go through the screen. He'll pull it, shoot it left side. Off the glass, no good. Head fake. Allen's shot up, no good. Agbo scrambling with him. Agbo gets the ball. They're going to call a, well, they say the ball went out before Agbo grabbed it, I believe. But will be a foul. No, they're going to call a foul. Wow.
Yeah.
They're going to call a foul against Allen.
I figured they'd call it out of bounds before they'd call a foul.
I did too, Mark. I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah.
The shooting foul for Agbo. Agbo was there just moments ago, made 1 of 2. This time he shoot 1 and 1. Last time was 2 shots. Last time he was fouled in active shooting. Michelle checks in. Kelvin Allen checks out. Agbo, 1 and 1 opportunity for Christopher Agbo. Made the first one. 4 for Agbo. He's 2 for 3 now from the line. .44. Got them both. Good job by Agbo. 51-44. Agbo with 5. Wildcats back out to a 7-point lead. So Jones cut it to 2. Wildcats push it back out. We'll run here. We move it around to Alexander, top of the circle. Alexander off the dribble. Alexander pulls up, shoots a 19-footer, won't go. Rebound Agbo, strong board for him. Agbo to Jonas James, the third. James across half court with it. Agbo now with 5 boards off the screen. Jonas James, Michelle, 3-ball left side. Count it!
What a huge shot.
54-44, Wildcats' largest lead. 10 points here. And Jones will call timeout. Boy, it's a great little run there for the Wildcats. Timeout on the floor. Let's see what they're going to call here. Going to be a full timeout? Or will it be a full? It will be. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
At Sonic Drive-In in Picayune, your food is always made to order the way you like it. The full all-day menu includes burgers, chicken, Cody's, wraps, toaster sandwiches, breakfast burritos, tater tots, onion rings, Sonic Blast, banana splits, and much more. And it all starts with a little red button at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune on Highway 11 just north of Highway 43 North. Happy eating at its best. That's what you get when you push the red button. Destination delicious. All day long at Sonic Drive-In in Picayune.
When you wake up with an aching back or sore neck, Dr. Debbie Moore with Moore Chiropractic Clinic suggests you consider making simple changes in your sleeping position to alleviate unnecessary strain on your body. According to the American Chiropractic Association and Dr. Debbie Moore, it's best to sleep on your back or side because laying on your back or side allows your head, neck, and spine to relax into their natural alignment. This will help you wake up pain-free and feeling rejuvenated. Moore Chiropractic Clinic. We've got your back.
So a 10-point lead here, Mark. Can't say enough about the Wildcats, man. They just make these little runs, little surges at you about 2 or 3 times a game. And if you can't overcome them, they're eventually going to pull away. This one's got a long way to go here with 10 minutes to go. Down low. Smith, good move and dunks it. That's a great move by Smith. Tyler Smith with his 6 points. 54-46, back to 8-point lead. Under 10 minutes to play here. Jonas James with the basketball, left side to Thornton. Thornton in the corner, Rochelle, long 3-ball, count it! Brandon Rochelle, his second 3-ball.
He's heating up, Kerry.
13 for him, 11-point lead, largest now for the Wildcats. Front court, driving to the right will be Michael Williams. Williams out top of the circle to Rogers in the paint. Smith's going to travel. No, to get 3 seconds on him. I thought he traveled, Mark.
I thought he did too.
I thought he traveled on the ball, with the ball, I should say.
Kind of spinned out of it. Looked like he took that step without dribbling.
That's what I thought too. Let's say 3 seconds. Either way, Wildcats get it on the turnover. Jonas James will walk it up with the left hand and the right hand. A little hippie hop dribble, left side to Thornton. Thornton going to look for the screen from Agbo, gets it. Thornton back out to Rochelle. Rochelle head fake, pulls it back up.
Ooh, nice move.
Going to shoot another 3-ball and won't go. Agbo gets the board, goes up, he's fouled. Chris Agbo with a rebound. Agbo, I've got him now marked with 6 boards, 3 of those on the offensive end.
He's had a really good second half, Kerry. After that third foul, I was a little worried about, if they were going to be able to keep him in, but they put him back in, and he's done his part tonight.
He has indeed. Such a force in there is Christopher Agbo. Agbo 5 points. 3 or 4 from the line, and he makes another one. 12-point lead. Agbo to shoot the second here. Bounces around, won't go. Rebound controlled by Tyler Smith for Jones. Michael Williams Jr. across half court with it against Eric Thornton. To Smith. Smith off the dribble, almost walked again. Back to Alexander. Alexander goes in, a little jump hook, no good. Rebound, he's going to be called for the foul. Another going to get Agbo for the block.
Oh, man.
Wow. Coach Holly just can't believe it over here at our right. It's like, you got to be kidding me. 2 shots up coming for Alexander. He's got 10 points. Mark, I just chuckled because Chris got pushed to the ground.
Exactly.
Literally pushed.
I don't.
Look at Chris's face right now. I don't know if you can see it on the video.
He has a very perplexed
It's like, are you kidding me?
Now, the benefit to Pearl River here is that you have a seasoned veteran at a great backup center in Kirk Parker, but still having Agbo come out of that definitely doesn't help.
Coach Hayden Sowers told me the other night, said, if you want to see something, show up at the gym around 3 o'clock and watch Agbo and Parker go at it for about 30 minutes in scrimmage. He said, it's something else, and I bet it is. Alexander to the line, got 10 points. Got that one. He's got 11 now. He's 4 of 7. Another free throw coming here for Alexander. Got them both. He's got 12 now. Gets both free throws. Brings it back to a 10-point game. 8:47 to play. Wildcats with it. Jonas James in the corner. Garius White thought about shooting it. Back to James. Jonas James with the ball, directing traffic. Goes to his left. Gives it to Brandon Rochelle. Rochelle off the dribble. White off the dribble. Back to James. James, little teardrop. Won't go. Controlled by Jones. Up the court. And Edwards gets the snowbird layup. Edwards now with 12 for Jones. 58-50. They just won't go away.
Yep. Steadily getting back in this thing, Kerry.
8 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Wildcats lead by 10. Excuse me, by 8. Thornton with it. Thornton will drive in. Thornton lays it off the glass. Won't go. Tipped around. Parker with a big rebound. Gets it back to White.
He
to
just
James.
got mauled right there, Kerry.
Can't believe he didn't get fouled.
Yeah.
6 boards for Parker. 4 of those on the offensive end for Kirk. Pass down low to Rochelle. Head fake. Lays it up. Won't go. Rebound Parker. Up, no good. And he's fouled. Boy, Parker just all over the boards tonight. 7 rebounds. 5 of those on the offensive end.
Right.
That's 5 on Tyler Smith. So Smith, the 6'8" sophomore from Petal, transferred from UTEP. He'll finish the game with 6 points. Well, Coach Bolden for Jones over here to our left is really giving the official an earful.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth night between them. And Coach Honey's had some issues with some of these calls. It's just, hardest job in the world on a game night, though, is to be a ref, Kerry. I think we all know that.
Well, I think this league is as tough to cause anything, Mark, from what I've seen. It's just everybody, there's so many good athletes, that.
Oh, yeah.
And it just makes it tough because the guys are so physical.
And to make it even harder, yeah, they don't slow down. It's just it's like 2 freight trains colliding. No one's going to give way in this league.
Parker makes the first one. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. That's where all 3 of his points have come from. And Parker missed that one. Shouldn't have bragged on him. Missed that one. 9-point lead, 7:40 to go as Jones brings it across half court. Wildcats up 59-50. Kerry Metz along Mark Franklin. Left side to Alexander. Michelle on him. 3 ball. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. Parker will control it. Rebound number 7.
Rebound.
Parker with 7 boards. Going to be at Southern University next year. Michelle with it. Michelle in the lane. Back out to Jonas James. He'll set things up for the Wildcats. Shot clock at 17. Thornton on the right wing. Thornton in the lane. Shoots it. Won't go. Rebound. Thornton almost had it. But Jones will control.
He almost went to go try to get a steal, but didn't want to foul right there.
Under 7 minutes to play. 59-50. Pearl River leads. Alexander with it. Alexander going to give it up to Rogers. Rogers off the dribble. Against White, goes in. Shot blocked from behind by Parker. Wow. Good job by Kurt Parker. And let's see, Pearl River timeout. Let's see, yep, nope, wait, see, yep, there, Pearl River timeout. We'll take a break, be back after this.
Pearl River Community College is home to over 42 career and technical education programs, an outstanding faculty, and 2-year academic pathways for students interested in pursuing a bachelor's degree. Affordable tuition and scholarship opportunities for athletics, fine arts, and academic achievements make Pearl River an excellent choice for students. With multiple locations, flexible scheduling, and online courses, PRCC is prepared to assist students with reaching their educational and career goals. Come join the Wildcat team and enroll with the Maroon and Gold.
Hello, I'm Tara Keller from right here in our hometown of Picayune. When I see my boys starting their first day at school or my friends and family buying their forever home, it reminds me how America got started with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But let's face it, one serious mistake puts all that in jeopardy, and that's why I'm devoted to representing and educating families with their legal needs. Call me at 601-749-0080 when you're facing a divorce or closing a deal on a home. I can help. I'm Tara Keller, attorney at law.
Wildcats take the 60-second timeout, and it'll be Jones Bobcats basketball, 6:43 to play, 59-50, Wildcats by 9. Jones to inbound it. They get it down to Allen, and they'll say before the shot, Jonas James will reach in and foul him. I think that's James' third foul. It is. 12 points tonight for Jonas James the third. Williams to bring it in on the baseline for Jones. Nobody open on the three. Got it in with a 4.5 count there. Barely got it in. I mean, she was right on the 4 count. Williams with the basketball. Going to go to his left. Going to give it back to Rogers. Rogers pass gets away. Stolen by Rochelle. Rochelle to James. James goes up, lays it up with the right hand. Assist to Rochelle. Basket by Jonas James. James now with 14. Back to 11-point lead, 61-50. Williams with the basketball, going to give it to Edwards in the lane, shoot, and no, it won't go in. Thought it was going to trickle in. It's going to get fouled. This will be on Jonas James. James, his fourth personal. Edwards to the line to shoot here. Edwards with 12 points. Knocks that one in for 13. He averages 12 points a game. Jonas James will check out for the Wildcats. Cedric Brim checks back. You know, shooting to Kelvin Allen, I think, checked in for him. The Wildcats is Thornton, Rochelle, Allen, Brim, and White. Second free throw up coming for Winston Edwards. Missed that one. Rebound Rochelle. Rochelle gives it to Cedric Brim in the backcourt. Working between the rings. Will go to the left side. Give it to Thornton. Thornton to Rochelle. Rochelle off the dribble. Rochelle goes up, lays it in and scores. What a move for Rochelle. 15 for him.
Yeah, he's had a great second half, Kerry. He's really come in and provided that spark for PRCC on the offensive side.
13 points in the second half alone. 3 ball. Edwards knocks it in.
What a shot.
And, yeah, Edwards down with 15 for them. 16 for them. And they're going to call a timeout back to a 10-point. No, that's going to be a 9-point lead. We'll take the break. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. Be back after this.
Neighbors, it's another year and Pawpaw's Campers is going to set the low pricing bar once again. Check out this new 2018 21-foot Coachman Freelander Class C. It's on a Ford chassis, has a generator and a bedroom slide out. MSRP was $87,262 and it's been reduced to only $54,987. Full factory warranty is remaining on this motorhome. Check it out at RVBestPrice.com. That's RVBestPrice.com. It's a new year at Pawpaw's. Come see why they're the #1 full-service RV dealer in the state of Mississippi. Don't wait long. It'll soon be gone.
Friends doing business with Pawpaw's Campers is like having a friend at the back. You'll like our deal, and you'll like the way we do business.
That's Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. Come and see us.
Wildcat basketball. White, Brim, Thornton back to Brim. Brim will bring it across. Wildcats up 63-54. Brim drives in, shoots and scores. Cedric Brim Jr., 9 points on the night, goes right in the lane and puts it in. Back to 11-point lead for Pearl River. 5:10 to play. So many weapons. So much talent. He's just so unselfish. That's all I can say. Casey Smith with it. Off the dribble. Thornton, good defense, cuts him off down low. Allen goes up, left hand missed it, tipped in control by Allen. Good job by Thornton on the offside, tipping it to Allen. Allen with the rebound, gives it to Rochelle. Rochelle's going to take it, give it back to Cedric Brim. 4:44 to play. Wildcats lead by 11. Thornton on the windmill, dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Coach Oney just turns and looks away. He just kind of looks away like, Eric, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness. You should have seen the look on Coach Oney's face.
He's a man of very funny facial.
He is.
I'll give him that.
Well, he did almost he just turned completely around like, what in the world? Oh, man. Jones basketball. Oh, man. 4:30 to play. Wildcats by 11. Smith gives it up to Edwards. He'll drive in, going to shoot it, high off the glass, and goes in. Wow. 18 for Edwards.
I tell you what, Gary, Jones just will not stay out of this ball game. They've done a really good job of keeping themselves in after Pearl River makes a lot of great runs at it.
Got it back under 10 again, 65-56. Brim with the basketball. Jones in a matchup zone here. Thornton. Cedric Brim, 3-ball left side. In and out, won't go.
Almost went in.
Boy, that one's halfway down, wouldn't fall. Alexander with it off the board, going to go coast to coast. Alexander against Rochelle, shoots and scores. They got some players. Man, Alexander now with, 14. 65-58, back to 7 mark. A lot of time left here.
I know, if you're Pearl River, you got to get something going on the offensive side.
65-58, 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Brim going to walk it to the left side. To Thornton. White, all about shooting it. Pass it back up to Thornton. To Allen. Allen across to White. 3-ball from White. Count it! Legarius White, his second one of the night, and Wildcats are going to call a timeout. Puts it back to 68-58. Wildcats lead. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this quick timeout.
At Sonic Drive-In in Picayune, your food is always made to order the way you like it. The full all-day menu includes burgers, chicken, Cody's, wraps, toaster sandwiches, breakfast burritos, tater tots, onion rings, Sonic Blast, banana splits, and much more. And it all starts with a little red button at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune on Highway 11 just north of Highway 43 North. Happy eating at its best. That's what you get when you push the red button. Destination delicious. All day long at Sonic Drive-In in Picayune.
Banking should be personal and convenient. You get that and so much more when you bank at First Southern Bank. You get the personal attention that you'd expect from a community bank and the convenience you'll enjoy with 6 locations. First Southern Banks are mortgage professionals. Stop by their location at 1321 Highway 43 North in Picayune and check out their many mortgage options available. First Southern Bank, keeping the Southern tradition. Give them a call at 601-798-6438.
So Legarius White, the 5'10" freshman from Brandon High School, knocks in a big three-pointer for the Wildcats there. And back to a 10-point lead with 3:15 to play. Jones will bring it up. Working the left side for them is Casey Smith. Smith off the dribble, goes right side. Looking for Edwards, gets it back to Edwards. He's got Thornton on him. Edwards will drive, go up, shoot it. Blocked by Agbo. Rebound pulled down by Malone. Malone in trouble, back out front. In the lane against Agbo. Shot up, won't go. Tip back up and give by Malone. 68-60. Boy, Agbo got after him twice right there. One with a block, one with a little intimidation. We'll give credit to Jones. Kept battling, finally got the basket to fall. They cut it back to 8. Rochelle drives, spins, goes up, left hand, won't go. Rebound Jones. They got a chance to cut it here. Again, Edwards, 3-ball left side, won't go. Agbo fights for it. Ball off the glass. Shot up by Edwards, no good. Thornton will clear the board. Good job by Eric Thornton for the Wildcats. Thornton with the basketball, going to give it in the backcourt to Jonas James III, who checked back in. Coming down near 2 minutes to go. 68-60. Wildcats by 8. Shot clock down to 12. James off the left side, looks for Rochelle to come screen, does. He drives in the corner. Allen going to shoot the 3-ball, won't go. Long rebound, Thornton gets it. Thornton going to give it to Allen. Allen's going to go up, shoot, and won't go. Rebound, Allen again, shot up, no good. Thornton rebound, and he's fouled, and it goes in. Oh, great work there by Thornton, and Allen just wouldn't come off the boards. It's like they were going to clean that glass until they finally got something to fall in. They did, and Thornton put it in for his 10th point of the game. Great effort there by the Wildcats, Mark Franklin.
That's just what you want to see, and you want to talk about a huge momentum shift right there, Kerry. That puts PRCC with a chance to be up 11 with 1:50 left in the game.
That'll be the case. Thornton will knock it in for his 11th point. 71-60 Wildcats, 1:45 to play. Casey Smith with it, off the dribble, pulls up, shoots the 15-footer. It goes in for him. 4 for him, and Jones will quickly call a timeout. They ought to be down to maybe, I still think got probably just a 60 left. I think that's all they're going to have left here is going to be a 60, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be the case. They've got nothing but a 60. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
Riser Medical Associates works with healthcare plans to ensure you get the most benefits possible. Riser Medical Associates and Picayune Health Services are partnered to provide services from Magnolia MS Can and United Healthcare MS Can to ensure that all the children in our community get all of the necessary preventative health care and immunizations they need to stay current with state health guidelines and be as healthy as possible. Riser Medical Associates, your trusted healthcare provider for over 36 years, right here in Pearl River County. Riser Medical Associates, we understand you. Pearl River Community College is home to over 42 career and technical education programs, an outstanding faculty, and 2-year academic pathways for students interested in pursuing a bachelor's degree. Affordable tuition and scholarship opportunities for athletics, fine arts, and academic achievements make Pearl River an excellent choice for students. With multiple locations, flexible scheduling, and online courses, PRCC is prepared to assist students with reaching their educational and career goals. Come join the Wildcat team and enroll with the Maroon and Gold.
1 minute and 39 seconds left here at Marvin White Coliseum. Pearl River leads Jones, 71-62. Jones full court pressure against the Wildcats. Wildcats get to Thornton, and they steal it.
Good defense right there.
In the lane, Allen missed the slam dunk. And ball's loose. It's going to go off the Wildcats. It'll be Jones basketball. Jones going to make a quick substitution, get Alexander back in for offense, and here comes Agbo to challenge that.
Got to be careful here if you're Chris Agbo. You've got 4 fouls already.
71-62, 90 seconds to play here at the White. Marvin R. White Coliseum. So Jones will bring it in here. Kenneth Rogers will trigger the ball in front of his own bench. They work the screen. They get it to Michael Williams Jr. He goes right to Alexander. 3-ball. Good. Galen Alexander now with 17.
Gary, I'm telling you, Jones is not going away tonight.
They steal it again. 71-63. Ball loose on the floor. Jones has got it. And they call the timeout. Did they get the timeout? They did get the timeout. If Jones gets the ball, they call a timeout. They're only down by 6 with 1:12 to play. Do they have any timeouts left? That's a technical foul. If they have none, they have none. The boards, here they say none. They're saying they got one left.
Well, Jones's coach is saying it was a jump ball call, and he didn't call a timeout. I don't know if someone from Jones's bench called a timeout.
Right.
Or if they were signaling that it was a jump ball. Possession arrow does go in favor of the Bobcats right now.
Let's see what the call is going to be. Officials telling everybody get off the floor here. Well, we know he can't go to a replay. That's not in play here. So what's he? He's checking to see did they have any timeouts left. The guy definitely called a timeout before the jump ball. If they did have a jump ball, he was asking for timeout.
Was it Jones's head coach for signaling for the timeout?
Actually, it was one of the assistants.
Okay, because I was about to say, Jones's head coach was signaling that it was a jump ball. It might have been someone else on the bench signaling timeout, which you're right, Kerry. That'd be a huge mistake here with a minute and 12 seconds left.
Officials conferring here. While they do that, remind you, we'll be in Hines on Thursday night. Airtime on the WRJW portal. If you want to go to the WRJW app, you can just go to the app and then go to Sports Audio, and we'll have a link there for the game on Thursday. What they're going to call here. Let's see what the call is. Cedric Brim trying to eavesdrop, wants to find out what's going on. Still haven't decided what they're going to do. I'm telling Coach you had no timeouts. That's what the call is, technical foul. Rochelle's going to shoot the free throws for the Wildcats. Missed it. So the Wildcat basketball after the technical free throw at half court. Or will it? Is that what, well, let's see here. No, they're going to get possession of the ball, but yet we shot a technical free throw.
Kind of.
Huh.
Don't know how that works.
They get it into Alexander. He'll shoot the three ball. Won't go. Rebound. Rochelle will pull it down for the Wildcats.
I thought that was an ill-advised shot right there, Kerry.
Yeah, they hurried that one. Jonas James with it. James in the corner to Brim with 1 minute to play. Wildcats lead by 6. Rochelle with the ball.
I think if you're PRCC, you just run as much clock as you can and try to drive it to the basket and go up with 2 points.
Yep. And Rochelle's going to dribble out of bounds off his foot. Rochelle's holding his hand like he got fouled over there by Williams Jr. 2-possession game with a lot of time left, 50 seconds. Gaines will trigger it in to Michael Williams Jr. to Alexander. Alexander off the dribble, pulls up, step back, 3 ball, and knocked it home. 20 for Alexander. They cut it to a 1-possession game here. My goodness.
Oh, man, Agbo's wide open, down low.
Slams it home. Chris Agbo with the slam. Snuck away from everybody and slammed it home. And Wildcats are going to call a quick timeout. We'll take that timeout with them. Wildcats lead it by 5 with 36 seconds to play. A lot of ball left to play. Back after this.
Man is everywhere.
I'm a left-hand turn signal. Tink, tink, tink. The guy in front of you had me on for the last 14 miles. And since you're stuck in traffic, you can just sit back and wait. You gonna try to pass on the left? Didn't you see my signal? And if you've got cut rate insurance, things could really take a turn for the worse. So get Allstate.
Call Allstate agent John Pygott today in Picayune, 601-798-7005. In Poplarville, 601-795-2700. Subject to terms, conditions, availability, and coverage selected. Allstate Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
This is District 5 Supervisor Sandy Kane Smith. The Pearl River County Board of Supervisors are in support of all of our local teams. Throughout the state of Mississippi, everybody knows when you play Pearl River County at any sport, you better be ready to play one of the toughest games of the season. Thanks to all the coaches and all the players for all the hard work you do and dedication that puts this great county we live in the spotlight on Friday night.
Jones will bring it up. They work the ball around. The long 3 ball up, no good. Agbo tips it, and Brim will run it down. Wildcat ball with 19 seconds to play. Rochelle with it up the court to Jonas James. James, alley-oop to Abgo. Abgo gets it. I was going to say, there he goes, and he missed it. Blocked the shot. Ball loose on the court. Agbo's going to pick it up with 6. Going to give it to Brim. Brim will shoot and score. Wildcats up 75-68, and that'll do it. Wildcats are going to win it 75-68. Mark, real quick, I'll tell you what, that was a crazy exchange there at the end.
Very, very scary ball game.
It was indeed. Wildcats win it 75-68. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you some numbers. We'll visit with head coach Chris Stoney back after this. You're listening and watching Wildcat Athletics.
Choosing a health provider that delivers quality care is the most important aspect of any decision when it comes to getting yourself on track to a better, healthier you. Reiser Medical Associates understands how to deliver quality health care, and they also know the importance of quality and how your visit is billed and processed. Reiser Medical Associates is rated at 94.7 on a scale of 100 in MIPS, the Merit-Based Incentive Payment System. MIPS is based on quality, cost, promoting interoperability and improvement activities of the healthcare provider, and MIPS is the first healthcare score provided by the federal government's Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. You don't trust your car to just any mechanic, so why trust your healthcare to just any healthcare provider? Reiser Medical Associates continues to be the right choice for your health care right here in Pearl River County for over 36 years. Reiser Medical Associates, people who care about you and your health care with numbers to back it up. Pearl River Community College is home to over 42 career and technical education programs, an outstanding faculty, and 2-year academic pathways for students interested in pursuing a bachelor's degree. Affordable tuition and scholarship opportunities for athletics, fine arts, and academic achievements make Pearl River an excellent choice for students. With multiple locations, flexible scheduling, and online courses, PRCC is prepared to assist students with reaching their educational and career goals. Come join the Wildcat team and enroll with the Maroon and Gold.
People come from everywhere to Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. They come from Hattiesburg, Diamond Head, Wiggins, down from Purvis, Covington, Mandeville, Slidell. That's Louisiana. Jackson, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Bay St. Louis. We're in Picayune, Mississippi, and Daphne, Robertsdale, Fairhope. They come from Poland, Grand Bay, Spanish Fork. They come from Pensacola, Florida. Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Somerdale. That's Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. Come and see us. People come from everywhere to Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. They come from Hattiesburg, Diamond Head, Wiggins, down from Purvis, Covington, Mandeville, Slidell. That's Louisiana. Jackson, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Bay St. Louis. We're in Picayune, Mississippi, and Daphne, Robertsdale, Fairhope. They come from Poland, Grand Bay, Spanish Fork. They come from Pensacola, Florida. Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Somerdale. That's Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. Come and see us.
Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. Having fun, selling fun.
Wildcats take it by a score of 75-68 here at Marvin White Coliseum. We're joined now by head coach Chris Oney. Coach, wow is all I can say. I mean, that's one, you know, we just, Mark and I were talking, we just never could put them away. We'd get them down 11 or 12, and they just kept battling back. And you said before the game, they got some guys who can shoot it, and they do have some guys who can shoot it.
They do, but, you know, all the people listening, you included, we knew we had it all the time, so don't even worry about it. I guess you can tell that by the way I'm sweating, huh?
Coach, I want to go back to a couple things in this game. You know, good Cedric Brim, 11 points. Jonas James, the third, with 14. Brandon, his normal quiet 15. Eric with 11. But I want to go down to Kurt Parker, 3 points. Kurt, I got him down with 8 rebounds. May have missed one here and there, but he made a difference for us on both ends of the basket, of the court, this offensive basket and the defensive basket.
You know, when Kurt signed, you know, when Southern was evaluating Kurt, you know, the coach came in and watched him, and I could tell he was throwing around some ideas in his head. You know, can he do this? Can he do that? I told the coach, look, don't do that. Sign him, and then after next year, call me and thank you. You know, because Kurt does so many things that don't even show up on the stat sheet that helps us win games. You know, I mean, since he's been here, you know, he's been that kind of kid, and not only are you proud of him, I'm proud of him also.
Well, what a game for him here tonight. Coach, go back to this. You know, I talk about making those runs, and I thought this at times, and Mark and I were talking, there were some times that I thought the officials would let them play a little too much at times, and then sometimes I thought they got a little ticky-tacky. Right. And I know both you and Coach Bolden, at times y'all had to have a little conversation with him.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Coach Bolden's a veteran. You know, he and I, we talked because, you know, he and I are very, very competitive, you know, but the referees are the referees. You know, we got to do our job as the head coach for each team and try to fight for our guys and try to get, you know, a call to here. But, you know, I don't really want to get too much into the referee, but what frustrates, I know you and me and everybody here that's watching this for Pearl River is Agbo gets murdered when he gets the ball, you know, around the rim. I mean, he just get, and they just look like, well, he's big, he can handle it, you know, and then when he touch somebody and they go flying or almost flying, faking like they're flying, you know, they call a foul on them, you know, and that's the point across that
that I was trying to, convey to them, and I don't know if it worked or not, but hope I'm just glad we got the win.
Coach, that was my next question. I was going to say, I thought if anybody that got their raw in it tonight was Chris. Let's put that behind us.
Yep.
Good thing is we got another South Division win. Got to go on the road. It's no easy games in this league. Got to go on the road and play Hines on Thursday.
Well, I'm the ultimate never look ahead, but even we got to find a babysitter for my daughter on road games. So I looked at the schedule of the next 4 games. We had this game, Hines on the road, sandwiched in between Gulf Coast and Southwest.
Wow.
So when I saw that, I kind of shook my head a little bit. But I'll tell you this: the other reason why I'm so happy about this win, coming off of a win, against an East Central team that we talked about that was really good.
Yep.
We beat them 33 points. And then coming into a game with Jones that I knew was going to be a grind game, that says a lot about those guys that got in the locker room. It really does, because we could have came out and just assumed that it was going to be another 33-point game, but I thought we were focused. I thought we was locked into the scouting report. I thought we played extremely hard, and maybe it got something to do with them days off I promised them again this week if they win these next 2.
Well, Coach, I think it had something to do with that. You told me in the pregame, I looked at the stats, how well they shot the ball, and they shot the ball extremely well behind the arc tonight. They did it once again.
They did, and believe it or not, I mean, even you watching up here and me watching down there, and when we watched the film, I thought we guarded them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they hit some really, really, really tough shots, in a team like that, they got 2 or 3 guys on the floor that you can never leave open, I mean, it's kind of tough mentally, and they do a good job of running a lot of sets to get those guys, those shots that they make. But, I mean, kudos to my guys still. They didn't frustrate them, when 11-3, they hit a few shots. We didn't waver. We kept on grinding, kept on grinding, and we lucked up and grind our way to a 7-point victory.
Coach, we'll see you on the bus Thursdays. We go up and play Hines Eagles, another big, tough South Division road game.
I wish time could stop for a little while, give us both a chance to breathe.
Yeah.
Before Thursday, because Hines, the Hines team went to Jones before this game and had this team on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna compose a problem because they're small and they're gonna spread us out. But I worry about that when it's time to worry about that. I'm gonna go enjoy this and do a little dancing with my team in the locker room.
Coach, great job. Appreciate you. We'll see you Thursday.
Go Wildcat.
That's head coach Chris Oney. He made a great point right there. These guys, Wildcats, could have folded easily numerous times in this ball game when it got a little tough, but just shows the grit of this bunch to pull away and get the win. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Come back. I'll wrap this one up here. Wildcats win at 75-68. Be back after this.
Riser Medical Associates works with healthcare plans to ensure you get the most benefits possible. Riser Medical Associates and Picayune Health Services are partnered to provide services from Magnolia MS Can and United Healthcare MS Can to ensure that all the children in our community get all of the necessary preventative health care and immunizations they need to stay current with state health guidelines and be as healthy as possible. Riser Medical Associates, your trusted healthcare provider for over 36 years, right here in Pearl River County. Riser Medical Associates. We understand you.
Wildcats take it 75-68. Pearl River led this game 31-30 at the half. They did lead by as many as 11 in the second half. I'll check my number on that, my spreadsheet here. I think that's right, 11. And you got to give, led by 13 at one time. But give credit to Jones. They wouldn't go away. Jones led tonight, man, and they got some guys that can score the basketballs. Mark and I said, Galen Alexander, 20 points for them, 18 points from Winston Edwards. And that was the only 2 Jones Bobcats in double figures. Pearl River, good balance once again. 15 from Rochelle, 14 for Jonas James III, 11 points for Eric Thornton Jr. And Wildcats got 11 points also from Cedric Brim, 8 points from Christopher Agbo. As Coach said, Agbo didn't catch a break here tonight. 5 points from Kelvin Allen. I missed this on the way down. Sorry. Legarius White with 6, and then Allen with 5 and 3 for Kurt Parker. Parker, big game on the boards for the Wildcats tonight. And Cameron Smith also added 2 points for the Wildcats. Wildcats win this one, and they move to 12-0. And more importantly, they move to 3-0 in South Division play. Appreciate you checking us out tonight. PRCCathletics.com. Also, special thanks goes out to Mr. Patrick Oakes, Director of Communications for Pearl River Athletics. Also, thanks to Mark Franklin, Assistant Director of Communications for PRCC Athletics. And also, thanks to Mark for his help on the broadcast tonight. Also, Athletic Director Jeff Long and President Dr. Adam Brewerwood. Final score for the final time. Jones takes the women's game 57-48. Wildcats win the men's game 75-68. We'll be talking to you from Hines up in Raymond on Thursday night with more Wildcat basketball. Good night and God bless from Marlon White.